Next up, we have Rob. Rob Burns founded the well-known surf company Local Motion in 1977 when he was only 23 years old. I know. Oh, wait, I'm not done. Hold on, give me a second. Okay. He also owned Kahala Sportswear, Island Snow, and Hawaiian-style clothing company. He's an accomplished Hawaiian musician, winning 7 Na Hoku Hano Hano awards for the band he created, the Hawaiian Style Band. Rob is now a top real estate agent selling luxury homes for Hawaii life. Rob is native Hawaiian and grew up in Kailua. His ancestor, Robert Holt, traveled to Hawaii from England in 1820 and married into Hawaiian royalty. Please welcome Rob.
Well, I feel like I've been sabotaged by that. Kualoa was awesome. I feel like a fucking Haole, you know what I mean? Yeah, I was born in Kailua. Forefathers Western from 1820 and marrying into Hawaiian. All of my grandparents were half Hawaiian. Raised in Kailua, which at the time was lots of Hawaiians. I never saw anything but Hawaiians in my house because they were around at the time. And Hawaiians are different. They're a lot of fun. I want to say that it's been a struggle, as it has been for Kualoha, to be called a fucking Haole. I mean, she's not going to get that call, but I got it. And I mean, like, what can I do? I'm here. I'm what I am. I am 1/4 Hawaiian, and if you want to go by levels of royalty, I'm a royal Hawaiian. But it doesn't matter. That and $1.50 gets you a cup of coffee at Starbucks. But I'm an entrepreneur. I love business. I love to be successful, and I commend Kualoa for that fantastic story because it's similar to mine, but she looks like a local, you know. And I will say, now I'm going to start picking them up. Just kidding about that. That, you know, local is, in my opinion, not Hawaiian. It's local. And you can be Haole, you can be Japanese, Chinese, whatever, Hapa this, Hapa that, whatever it is. And that's who you are. And each culture is different. Of course, within every culture, there's a different personality. I'm always late. Yeah, there's a lot of us here, right? And I don't make any excuses for it. It's just, to me, time is, you know, you try to get close, and I'm not insulted if someone's late, and I don't mean to insult anybody when I'm late. But that's who I am. A couple years ago, my wife and I decided she's from here, but she was raised on military bases, so it's a little bit different. And about, I don't know, 15 or 20 years ago, she goes, man, you Hawaiians, you're a little bit different than everybody. There's nothing like Hawaiian, and it's true. But they're not local. Everyone's local here. And everybody is, in my opinion, and in my mentor's opinion, who is Keili Iakina Oha trustee, that we're all Hawaiians because we're here. And we are all different because we're different races, different cultures. But the beauty of it is that we all assimilate, and we all like to laugh at the differences instead of hating the differences. And that's my thesis here. Main thing is we laugh with each other. Some of the best comedians have laughed at each other, and actually it was brought to my attention by a Haole that was born and raised here, so he's a Hawaiian. He said that there's nothing that you can laugh at that's funny that doesn't have somebody or something at the brunt of the joke or the funny. And I thought about it, and it's true. If it could be self-deprivation. It could be the difference between a Haole and a local Chinese or whatever. But you got to laugh at it, and it's a funny thing, and it's a fun thing to do, and it's not mean. In my opinion, it's funny, and it's a way of learning because there's no classes, locals only, or whatever it is. Some of the things that my wife decided that we should do was we should write a book to help Malihinis that they want to fit in, and maybe something to give them a head start so they didn't get totally abused. And some of the do's and don'ts were: don't use directions on the numbers of the highways, like 147 or whatever, or north, south, east, west. Don't brag about yourself or your family. Don't talk too much. Oops. And don't talk about yourself. Not local. Don't bring junk food to potluck. You can bring specialty checks. That's good. That's no. Don't be the first in line at the meal. Never take the last bit of food on the plate. And don't help to clean up the party. Because we're here to serve you. So anyway, to be local is to be opposite of all that. It's not that hard to do. It's fun to do. Serving other people is what God has brought us to be, is to be servants. And I think that is the thing that the locals, whether they're Christians or not, they're servants. And local is to serve people, get them a drink. Hey, you hungry? Eat anyway. Come eat, that kind of thing. Come drink. It's his fault, Mark's fault. Anyway, being local, I think, is getting it. And it is sort of a trial, and it's an ongoing thing where, getting it really is understanding that everyone's not the same, and everybody has their cultural and community differences. And usually, when they say, hey, where are you from? They really mean, where did you grad from? And you never want to give them your college graduation, because that's not what they're looking for. So I always say, well, Kailua, but I graduated from the University of Hawaii. Universe? Yeah, I didn't go to college. But there was some really funny guys when I was growing up. Rap Lippinger, Frank De Lima, Andy Bomatai, and now there's the brothers. And, these guys are all masters in helping us understand and appreciate and love the differences of our cultures. And what it means to be local is you're just here. And if you can make it through, good for you, Anyway, that's about it for now. Thanks.